Hey man, Jim Wolf here with dating advice for men who love women. So what do you say when you're having your first conversation with a woman, or you're out on a date with her and she asks about your past, and specifically about your past relationships? A little while back, one of my top clients emailed in a question I get from a lot of guys who are either worried about having a lack of experience with women and how that will make the new woman see them, or they're worried about how their last relationship went, or about their behavior in their past relationships, or they're worried about something they did or something that happened to them in their past and how that will affect how this new woman they're dating perceives them. So in his email, Amit asked me, what's a good answer for the question, when was the last time you were in a relationship and why did you break up when you're on a date? Now, sometime within the first few dates with a woman, she's very likely to ask you about your past relationships at some point in some way. And by the way, that's actually a strong indicator of interest. And a lot of guys are very insecure about answering this kind of question for a lot of different reasons. And I see this question in my inbox all the time. Well, the first thing is she probably doesn't really care that much about your experience level with women. And she's probably not really interested in hearing about all the mistakes you made in your past and all of your insecurities either. She's just trying to see your attitude toward relationships and towards life right now in general by asking about your past. She's trying to get a preview on how things might go with you going forward. So you should definitely be prepared for these kind of questions and have a good answer ready to go, so that you can just relax and turn this kind of question into more success instead of something to be afraid of. So here's what I told Amit. Well, you definitely don't want to lie, but you want to frame your answer so that it works for you. Remember, you don't have to be specific and go into all the details about all the negative things from your past. And always remember that there's a huge difference between being honest and being open. There's a big difference between being honest and being open. We all have positive and negative things about ourselves and about our past. That's part of just being a human being. And so it's your decision if you want to focus on the positives or the negatives about yourself and about life and what you want to share with a woman that you're dating. So let's just say maybe it's been a while since you've been in a relationship, or maybe your last relationship didn't go well. In that case, I recommend saying something like, my last relationship was a little while back. Now, all my exes are really cool, so she was an awesome girl, but after a while, I discovered that she just didn't have a positive attitude toward life, so unfortunately, I had to let her go. And if you want to, you can just insert something there that you're looking for in a woman. So if a positive attitude matters to you, you can say that's the reason why it didn't work out with your last woman, etc. So you can actually use your answer to this question to kind of frame what you're looking for going forward, because again, that's kind of what she's trying to see anyway. So you can use that to make sure this new woman is a good fit for you and make your relationship stronger if you want as well. So just say something like that and keep it very general and keep it positive for the most part. And if you've never been in a relationship before, you can always say something like, you know, I've been focusing on working on myself and my career so much that I haven't been in a serious relationship recently. However, I'm at a point now where if something fun turns into something more, I'd definitely be open to it. Something like that. Make sense? Cool. And another tip, never put down any of your exes when you're talking to a new woman. Never put any of your exes down when you're talking to her, because she'll think that's how you might talk about her later. And also in general, don't talk a lot about one of your exes, because in that case, she's probably going to think that you're not over your ex yet. And in that case, she's not going to want to keep dating you. And definitely never compare her to your past women. Do not compare her to other women. Definitely avoid that. And just try to stay away from talking about other women in general. It's a topic that you want to avoid when you're dating a woman. And lastly, you don't want to put yourself down in this situation either. Listen, anything that you've done in the past or any bad experiences that you've had with women are in the past. and you're just on your path, learning everything you need to learn to go forward from here. All of your experiences in your life have led you right here, exactly where you are right now. So they really have always been positive, even if they didn't seem to be at the time. All of your experiences that have led you to where you are today have really been positive, even if they didn't seem to be positive at the time. That's a very attractive attitude, and that's the attitude that she's really looking for. That's what she's trying to gauge here. Again, she doesn't really care about your experience level with women. If you're a cool guy and she has fun with you and you treat her well and she has a good experience with you, that's what she cares about. She cares about your attitude towards relationships and towards women and towards life. That's really what she's looking for when she asks you these questions, whether she knows it consciously or it's just a subconscious thing. And this is not wishy-washy, quote, positive thinking. This attitude is simply acknowledging that you have absolutely no control whatsoever over the past. There is nothing you can do about anything that happened before now. And this attitude is just acknowledging that so that you can claim the power that you do have to go forward from here. And that's what winners do. And you, sir, are a winner. And as a thank you for checking out this presentation today, we have some free gifts for you. We have some advanced free training for you. And you can get all of that by going to datingadviceformenwholovewomen.com. That's datingadviceformenwholovewomen.com. So if you haven't done it already, go grab that now. And if you're really ambitious, go grab your copy of the best-selling Attract and Keep Her system right now. Inside the Attract and Keep Her system, you'll discover how to attract a devoted girlfriend or wife and how to keep her in love so you don't have to worry about getting dumped or divorced ever again. And you'll also learn how to build an awesome, fulfilling relationship with her that keeps both of you happy. So I encourage you to end your pain and confusion about women forever. Go grab your copy of Attract and Keep Her right now. Just go to attractandkeepher.com/system. That's attractandkeepher.com/system. I'm Jim Wolf with Dating Advice for Men Who Love Women, and I'll talk to you later. Cheers.